more excitement, more craziness. So I left early in order to get to my destination. Didn't even realize I was leaving early. I thought I was leaving at the appropriate day and time. Turns out I'm ahead of schedule. So I figured, hey, why don't I find a free charger and I can park there, black out my windows, and I can sleep in the car and then wake up with a full battery again. I thought, great idea. I look on my PlugShare app and it shows me some in the vicinity. So I drive to the one, which was about, I don't know, maybe 8 kilometers away. I get there and it's not a free charger. I'm like, well, no sense me paying for a slow charger when I can just go to a supercharger anywhere along the route. So I'm going to leave. And then I look again on the app and there's another one. Now, mind you, on the PlugShare app, I've sorted it so that I'm only supposed to be seeing free chargers. So this other one pops up. I drive about 8 kilometers back the way I came from, and then around and down dirt roads and over to another spot. I get there, it's a hotel. Well, hotels are usually fine. It's just a tiny little blip on their electric bill. They usually don't mind sharing that electricity. Wouldn't you know it, these 2 Tesla destination chargers are turned off. So now I'm like, okay, forget it. I'm just going to the next big supercharger and I'm just going to keep driving. Oh, another one pops up. I read the reviews. All these people have stopped there and charged. The only thing they say is you need to bring yourself a longer cord because it's a NEMA 1440 plug. So you have to have your own cord and attachment. So I'm like, you know what the hang? This one sounds like it's out in the middle of nowhere where I can get a nice snooze without bothering anybody or being bothered. So I drive all the way there, which was about another 9 minutes or so out of my way. Now I'm worried, okay, if this one doesn't work, am I going to have enough to go to the next charger, or am I going to have to get one behind me? Adventure never stops. I'm telling you, my life is the most exciting world events ever. So I get to this location where it says the chargers are. I don't see any chargers. So I'm driving along very slowly looking for chargers. I don't see anything. I see a little road goes off to the left because it did say the chargers were on the left. So I follow this road off the left. It leads to these big barns, sheds, whatever, where I guess the work equipment is all stored there. So I thought, well, this is a smart place for them. So I'm looking around, nothing. I come back along, and sure enough, right there on the side, there's the chargers. But they're hidden, like they're on a box, and they're mounted on these poles. And you have to go over and lift the lids in order to get to the chargers. I try to get there. My car almost drowned. The whole ground there is like, it looked like it was just a little sheet of ice, but it was actually a whole whack of water. So, as I'm going across it and busting up the ice on the top of it, and it's just crunching underneath poor Tessie. I'm like, well, this better be worth it. And nope, I couldn't make it up the other side, so I had to rock and back out. And as I back out and I start to drive that way, flashing lights, police lights. I'm like, oh because I went onto that part of the grounds where maybe you're not supposed to go. So I stop, pull over. He comes out. He looks like a guy that used to work for my security company. But I don't want to be presumptuous, so I don't say anything. I go, did I do something wrong, officer? And he says, well, for starters, this is a one-way. And I said, oh, and I came up this way. He goes, yeah, but you can't turn around and go back the other way. I said, okay, fair, right? If it's a one-way. There's still no signs that show that it's a one-way at all, but okay. So I surrender my license. He asked me all the appropriate questions to verify that it's me and it's my license and all that good stuff. And then he leaves me there. Now, you know he's already run my plate, so he already knows that he's got the right person. He already knows the information matches. But okay, because he was behind me for quite a while, obviously running the plate before he came to the side window. So he takes another little while, and then he comes back and he goes, okay, you're free to go, and I'll let you go the wrong way out this way so you can get out. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you very much. And he's nice enough to tell me that there are chargers over by the Sobeys, and I'm thinking, okay, well, I know Food Basics in Ontario has free chargers all the time, so I drive over to the Sobeys. They were superchargers. I guess he doesn't know very much about a Tesla. If I wanted a supercharger, they would have popped up on my screen. So, guess what? I'm back en route, heading in the direction I was heading in the beginning, and I'm going to make it to another supercharger, and there's going to be no rest for this wicked guy. They say no rest for the wicked. That must be pretty bad. Anyway, like I said, if my life didn't have all kinds of excitement and adventure, it wouldn't be my life. It would be somebody else's. So I'm on my way. I've got about 63 kilometers to go, and I've got 187 kilometers on the battery. And it's not super cold, so I'm not cutting it super close. All's well that ends well. Anyway, I'm not shining it back my way because you will not see me at all. It is pitch black out here. As you can see, there are no street lights. The only lights you're seeing anything with is my headlights. And I hope you saw that animal. I didn't get a good look at it, but I did see the tail end of it. And since I was video recording, I'm sure it got on the recording. It looked like it was either a really fluffy fox or a small-sized fluffy coyote or something like that. Anyways, folks, I hope you're all having a good snooze. I'm not. Therefore, I am jealous that you guys are sleeping at 1:43 in the morning, Tuesday morning now, I guess it is. And I am still looking for electrons. Have a good one, folks. Love you all. Till we chat again. Ciao for now.